Hey everybody, we're finally back at the beach. It's been over 5 weeks. We're still trying to get our first shark over 5 feet. She's already caught a whiting on her first cast, but since then, nothing. So at least we got shark bait. I got to get the shark rod put together and get it in the water. Let's do it. All right, here's the opening up shark bait. That whiting she caught was a small one, so I got it hooked through the top of the head. That's 3.5 foot of 480 cable. 10-0 Super Mutu, 7.5 foot of 60-pound twisted mono, and I got it on our big Tika and our second BG 8000. That's probably going to be the shark rod all day. I might bring the other one out, I gotta see. Okay, she's got the second fish of the day. After that first one, it's probably been 30 minutes. Oh, it's an Amora. Hold it up. Wow, I might have to switch the whiting out. That's like the shiners of the ocean. And they stink too. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna wait. When I reel that thing in next time, I'm probably gonna put that on there. Good job. All right, it's an hour and a half before high tide. We probably got 5 hours to go. The surf isn't too bad. It's hard to get right to the edge because the waves crash there. And here's the setup. The big Tika with the GoPro. And then she's fishing on the right. About 20 yards. And I don't know if I'm going to put a second rod out. If I would, I'd put it right where the stump is, so I don't know. There's a little bit of current, so I got to cast about 20-30 feet to the right, and it washes it down to the left before I have to recast it. I think we got a good chance of getting one since she caught the, I believe you pronounce it Mohara. But whatever, she got it. She's got something. That was a pretty good bite. Okay, that whiting's a little bit bigger than the other one. Because I've left it on because all we have is the Mohara. Now she's got that, so what I'll do, it's about 45 minutes for high tide. We're gonna keep that. I'm gonna put the Mohara on. Okay, I'm gonna put the Mohara on. That whiting head, he's been out there a couple hours. He's hooked pretty good. But it's almost high tide. So I don't use these much. And I think I'm gonna cut it and put the hook up here. That's a pretty big bait. Okay, I'm just gonna cut him. That's a pretty big bait. Okay, that looks pretty good. See, that's about the biggest. That's about the size of shark bait you want. You don't want to get them too big. Casting baits anyway. Okay. That's pretty tender. It'll pull that hook right out. So, let's see what we can do. And this is another good second piece here. All right, turn it over. She moved down and is sitting on the stump. She moved down to the left earlier. She's only caught the 2 whiting in the Mohara, that's it. You can see down the beach. The surf's kind of rough for the middle of July. It should be flat out there. And it wasn't last year either. So an unusual year again. Well, it looks like she's got the 4th fish. And we've been here about 4 hours. 1 fish an hour. She can't find any sand fleas, so I put 2 Fishbites on each hook. Wow. Hold it up.
I guess it's a northern.
Yeah, that's a dinkomatic whiting. That's what it is. Definitely let him go. She counts it though. That's too damn small to use for shark bait. Okay, let's see if this will show up on the GoPro. The cloud of glass minnows. It looks like muddy water, but it's millions of the little glass minnows. That's probably 15 yards long and 15 feet wide. The one time we was out here, the tarpon and the nurse sharks and everything was following this. It's moving fast too. I'm walking pretty fast and that thing's hauling ass. If it shows up on the camera. See if she's got another one of the dinky whiting. If the surf dies down as the tide goes out, I might be able to wade out, so we might stay a little bit longer. Okay, good. That can determine. Now I got 2 whiting, and that's enough bait for 4 good shark baits. I don't think it's going to rain on us. It might get a little windy. We might stay a little bit longer to see if I can't wade out. She's been asking me for about an hour. All right, I'm trying to move the shark rod, and she gets a double whiting. That's good. Maybe they're going to start biting. They're not that big, but it's a double. All right, good job. Okay, the wind's picking up. And when we originally came today, we were planning on leaving about 45 minutes from now because of the wind. So pretty soon it's going to be so windy, we'll have to put the umbrella down. And we'll probably roast out here. So, I don't know. We'll see. Because we've had the umbrellas get pulled out and taken all the way down the beach by the wind. I guess right now, that's the best we're going to get on your bait rod.
It was on a whole time.
Wow. Because if I try to throw that thing, she's got a 2-ounce spider weight on it. If I try to throw it out there, right to the edge of the sandbar in the deep water, it just washes it down the beach 20 yards in about 5 minutes. So we might have to put her bait rod up. We'll keep fishing with it for now. You can see how shallow it is out there. That's probably the only way she's going to be able to fish, is to stand out there and hold the rod, because if you bring it back to the pipe, that extra 20 yards or so, it just washes it down the beach. This way she can recast it quickly. Okay, now the wind is picking up. We can't even have the umbrella open. It'll straighten it out. It's probably blowing a steady 10 right now, and it's supposed to get more. So I'm putting the shark rod up. I reeled it in there with seaweed. It washed it 30 yards down the beach. She's going to stand out there and fish, and I'll just grab the GoPro and go down there with her when she gets one. All right, we still got 2 hours before low tide. Let me show you this. Give you a look at the beach. Look at how far the tide goes out. And it's windy as hell out here too. And 2 hours to go. Wow. That's why New Smyrna Beach is tough to fish at low tide. This wind is killing us. All right, we're wrapping it up. 7 hours of battle in the wind, the current, and now the low tide. She caught 6 whiting and a mohara. So at least she caught something. I don't know when we're going to get back out here.